Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena. I'm a hair and makeup artist and I created this series of interviews with other beauty professionals to inspire you to get started into your business and thrive. And today I'm with my dear friend Priya, an amazing aesthetic practitioner, the only one I trust to do my face, and she's here to help you and guide you through how to get started in the industry. Welcome, Priya.
Thank you, Lena. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited about this interview. It'll be really nice to just express some of the things that are going on in the aesthetics world and just give people a little insight. And as you know firsthand, what kind of treatments I offer, and it's also nice to hear about you, Lena.
Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the contents. So, what inspired you to get into aesthetic and skin treatments?
There's so many different reasons that got me into this, but one of the main things I would say is that the aesthetics industry is vast, and in the UK, unfortunately, it's not very well regulated, but at the minute they are starting to take measures and slowly implementing regulations and guidance to help protect people a bit more. So I sort of went into it and I realised, I could put my professional skills as an A&E nurse into this industry and create something, special, a safe space, protect people.
How did you have these moments where you were like, oh, aesthetic is for me?
I think before I did nursing, I actually did beauty therapy before my nursing degree. I did a level 2 and level 3. So I always loved, holistic therapies, just being quite hands-on and, patient facing, client facing, nursing in the aesthetics business. It's just nice to be people facing and also just make people feel good. To see people smile after their treatment and give, thanks, and I'm just like, oh, this is just normal to me. It's really nice to, they don't realise I'm getting so much fulfilment just seeing them happy. So that is definitely one of the reasons. I like giving back to people.
That's beautiful. Did you always know that you wanted to work in the beauty industry?
If I go back to when I started my beauty diploma, way before my nursing, it's just always been between beauty and nursing constantly. When I was in high school, I was trying to become a doctor. I didn't quite make the grades, which I would have done now with the correct support and knowledge of my neurodiversity, but that's another bridge to cross on another day. But when I did the beauty therapy, I loved it. I knew it was for me. They always say it comes quite hand in hand, actually, because you're just making people feel good, you're helping people in whatever way you want to see it. Beauty, nursing, it's kind of the same thing. So I think the passion is in general for people.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can you explain what do you specialize in terms of skin treatments and aesthetic?
Yeah, definitely. So I would say that my niche is that I really am advocating for natural results. There's a lot of fear around aesthetics, and those people that fear aesthetics are my clients.
Hi!
Because, you've seen what doesn't look right to you, each to their own, but I believe that my clients have the similar eye to my own. We both sort of would see a certain result, and for me, if you can notice a result on someone, that's not good enough. Good aesthetics are aesthetics that you don't even know have been done.
I totally agree with that. And what's the biggest misconception about fillers or Botox? Is it that it look fake? Or?
100%. The fear of looking overdone, that is, yeah.
I was so scared.
It's definitely the biggest fear. Aside, a lot of my clients come in with needle phobias, believe it or not, and a lot of them are first timers, so they have loads of fears. But the main one is about not looking natural, not looking like themselves and feeling like they're going to change their face. But I can tell you now, none of my clients, walk out looking different. They just look more refreshed and more restored and feel good. Yeah.
Yes. Hydrofacials. What make them so different than other type of facials?
Well, it's quite easy, and they say their slogan is "Have the best skin of your life," and they mean it. It's such a deep cleanse to the skin. It's got like a 3-layered approach. It sort of has a mechanical exfoliation on the tip of the handpiece, and you can progress those tips as well. So it's not just one facial and that's the standard. No, it gets tailored. You also have the vortex technology where it extracts all the dirt, debris, bacteria out of the skin, and then also chemical peel, which you can change the concentration of. So that 3-layered approach. And then you also have, if you go for platinum and deluxe facials, you can actually tailor the booster to your skin. So you can have a retinol booster, you can have a J-Lo booster if you want. You can have a Hydrolock booster, which is amazing. It looks so refreshing, clinically proven to fight signs of aging. So it plumps out wrinkles and fine lines. And this is an advanced medical facial. It is going to give you results.
Wow, that was a great explanation. I love it.
Thank you.
I can't wait to try it as well.
I can't wait for you to have
I
it.
haven't tried it yet, but I heard so many good things about it, and I've seen the result around us because Priya and I work in the same building, so we see each other a lot, and I see the before after of people, and it's really truly incredible what you do. And also because I've been also one of your clients, so I know what I'm talking about.
Often, yeah.
What do you think is gonna be like the biggest like the new trends for 2026 in terms of aesthetic treatments?
That is easy, and it's really perfect for me because it's running in my direction of my values and my goals. I think people are now reverting back to the natural look, and the natural way is best. So I have a really good option choice of skin boosters, and different ones for different things. But the skin boosters, they're literally just everything you've got in your own body, and it just encourages your own body's natural processes. So it's not anything synthetic as such. So it's just really like nice and refreshing and rejuvenating, natural results. And I think that's the way that the industry is starting to go now. And a lot of dissolving of the lip fillers. I see so many of them.
Thank you very much for sharing. What would you say to someone that wants to start maybe doing like Botox or fillers or skin booster and is scared about starting?
I would say, first of all, try and find someone you're really comfortable with. This is not me to put, come here, come to me, but just find someone you're comfortable with, someone that you trust. Sometimes the bigger companies, they lack in the actual service and that one-to-one support. So I have like a personal line for my clients to message me on, and I say you can message me before, during and post your treatment. I'm here throughout the process. So just having that sort of support and safety net, because it's a big decision, and a lot of my clients are first timers, so naturally they're quite fearful. Get clued up on the products, ask about the products that you're having. The more you know, the more you feel in control, so that really helps. And finally, I think everyone's experience is completely tailored and personalised to them. I wouldn't say start with this treatment and away you go. No, everyone is different. You could really do with a strong consultation to outline your main goals and start with that. And sometimes going for a toxin is a bit too much for people. They get a bit scared of that. So go with a skin booster. Go with something lighter and less riskier, and then just ease yourself into the journey and the process.
Thank you. What kind of aftercare would you recommend after doing any sort of aesthetic treatment like fillers or Botox?
The good thing is with all the treatments is the aftercare is really similar, so that helps with remembering it. We say stay away from alcohol before and after your treatment for at least 24-48 hours. That's because alcohol thins your blood, so you're more prone to bruising, and then you hate having a bruise, so don't drink before or after. stay out of the sun. If you want longevity of your results in the product, no matter which one it is, putting it in the sun is going to make you metabolize it quicker. So get your SPF on, put your hats on, protect your skin anyway, you'll age a lot slower. Avoid vigorous exercise and heat for most of them, and saunas about 48 hours.
Thank you very much. What kind of mindset helped you succeed when you started in the aesthetic business?
Just go for it.
Yeah!
Don't think twice. Don't allow yourself to let fear in. You've got an idea, roll with it, just go with it. You know, what's the worst that can happen? And then it will just keep building and just keep being consistent and don't give up. And just in a nutshell, that is it.
Did you ever experience self-doubt or imposter syndrome?
I still don't think I allow myself to think about it. Just keep going, you'll get there. Because for me, I feel like I'm still in the process. I'm still, you know, climbing that mountain, and I'm not looking back right now because it's going to scare me. So I'm just going to keep going up until I reach the top.
How do you balance being a practitioner, aesthetic practitioner, and a nurse at the same time?
It's really hard. It's so hard, but I'm doing it and I'm making it work. Each year I've been reducing the NHS nursing shifts each year. I'll never give them up. I love nursing and I think it's really fundamental to what I do. I really pride myself on my skills, and so I will always maintain them. But I think it's just getting that balance of, like, sometimes, you know, if business is slower, do more nursing. If business is doing better, do less nursing. It's just like about like where, just thinking a bit more carefully, intuitively with your body, where you're going to place that energy, and just roll with it.
Thank you very much. What's the first step someone should take if they want to start a business in aesthetic?
It's going to put me back to just go with it. Just if you've got an idea, work with it. Social media is free. It's your best friend. Just put your creativity out there and you'll be amazed at the responses, and then that in itself, that you've put in energy, so you're going to get it back, and then just keep rolling with that energy.
Thank you. Would you recommend any certification or any like school, anything in particular?
100%. Knowledge is key. So that's what will separate you from other people, is having strong knowledge. I just, even to this day, keep investing in courses. Even if it's something I already know, I want to learn more. I want to learn the most up-to-date things. I want to know the safest procedures. I could be doing a treatment that I learned, 4 years ago, but I'm going to do a course again because there's going to be new information, new research. So everything's just stay up to date.
Thank you. What's something you wish you would have known before starting your career?
It's a real tough one, that one is, because I'd say like you need to keep your overheads lower. Like I would have kept my overheads lower, but I also don't regret it, because the reason why I just keep reinvesting my money into the things that are causing overheads is to make my service better for my clients. So it just comes from the heart to do that. So I mean, maybe manage the money a bit more carefully.
Yeah.
I think that's the truth, and just try not to. The thing is, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to put your money into something like, why did I do that? I've still got equipment that I don't use, and I'm like, why did I? Never mind, it's all learning. Don't be too hard on yourself.
I guess you can always sell it or gift it to someone that may need it, and you can make someone else happy if you don't use something. So yeah, great advice. How did you find your first clients? Did you work first on models, or did you work in a clinic first, or did you start from scratch, from zero, your freelance business?
I got all my friends and family on board as soon as I did my courses, and I felt confident. I was like, right, whilst this knowledge is really fresh, I'm going to get practicing on my friends and family. I'm going to just get loads of content. And then, so I did all of that before I even started an Instagram. I started compiling loads of content, and then I just literally pushed it all out on a launch day. I was like, you know, generate a bit of excitement, you know, I'm going to launch this, launch it, and just have loads of content ready to bang out. Well, obviously everyone's journey is different, it might have worked for someone else, but I think it's quite good to do that because I was already at a high level when I started to share it with the world. So I wouldn't even say my prices have changed that much since I started, because I was like, I'm going to be a highly skilled practitioner from the get-go. And then that's sort of like, you know, from people seeing my friends and family, the good results, they then started to come through and message and get in contact.
Do you think it's better to start in a clinic, or it's better to go freelance?
Every industry is different, but again, if you can get your overheads low, it depends on how confident you are. I was pretty confident, and I just sort of like, now I think I'm a bit low cat, but it's if you feel like you need a bit of support, then work in a clinic first and get loads of experience and then go off on your own. If you don't want to do that and you feel quite confident, just jump straight in, and you can do aesthetics anywhere. You can go mobile to people and you can start in your own room. But I've tried to come out of that as quickly as I could, just to, again, just give the best experience I could to my clients.
Incredible. What advice would you give about handling competition in the industry?
Just don't even think about them. Just forget it. Because, I mean, obviously look for inspiration, but just, I feel like all the answers are in you and what you want and your vision, and what if you put in what you want, you're going to attract what you want as well in a client. And I often find that my clients mimic me. Like they're, you know, I am a good person, they're all good, touch wood. I haven't had any bad energies come through. I'm literally cleansing the doorway all the time. There will be no bad energies through this, you know.
How do you keep motivated during those slow periods?
Trust the process. Just keep trusting the process, and I kind of listen and observe what other people are going through, and anyone who owns a business or has gone off, you know, freelance will always say there are ups and downs, there are like really like, you know, high energy months and there's low energy months. So it's just about riding the roller coaster and trusting the process, I think.
Great. What keeps you passionate?
My clients. And it actually is mental, because when I'm like having a tough time and I'm like, oh my god, this is hard work, because owning a business is hard. And I'm a nurse, I'm not used to this. You know, some people are like naturally like business people. I'm really not. I'm just doing something that I love and I want to make something of it. So when my clients come in, especially like my regular ones, and I've been with them for years now, and they're just so grateful and they're happy and they're smiling and I'm so happy and they're happy, and I'm like, this is what I love. This is happiness. This is what I want, and this is my passion.
I feel exactly the same with my job, because we make also people feel more confident and beautiful. What do you think the future will look like, and what should new practitioners prepare for?
Don't follow trends. I think people are starting to learn now that it's not the one. You know, putting your body in through something for fashion or for, you know, something that's just current is not good enough really. So I think keeping that in mind. Also, there is so much coming out constantly in the beauty industry. It's overwhelming. Just don't get swept up by it. Just follow the research and stick to the highly researched, you know, the treatments that have been ongoing and they don't seem to be budging. You stick with them. The others come and go, and you have to use your intuition then to figure out which ones are right, you know, which ones are going to yield results for you and your clients, because there's so many different treatments out there. It's just crazy. So just have an awareness of that, and they'll all try and take your money, so keep your head screwed on.
Thank you. for takeaway value, to make it simple, actionable steps. If someone wants to start today a career in aesthetic, what are 3 things they should do now?
First of all, just make sure you are, I would say, a qualified professional. This is just because if you're not, you might be wasting your time, because with all the regulations coming in, it's going to make it a lot harder for you. You might end up wasting loads of money. So just make sure you have the correct qualifications. Make sure where you go to learn and take courses are accredited places, because that's another thing that's going to come forward. There's going to be licensing schemes. So just make sure, you know, everything is credible. Get yourself loads of models, get lots of content and practicing, and get confident. And if you're not confident in something, keep doing it and doing it until you are. And the third, know your anatomy and physiology. Know what you are doing. Know the ins and outs, the muscles and nerves, the ligaments, every piece of face and skin that you're working on. Understand it, because it's going to keep you safe. I can sleep at night because of that, and I'm constantly reinforcing that knowledge, even though it's not going to change. You know, the muscles aren't going to change. Just constantly refreshing my mind of that is really important.
Thank you so much. That was great. Where can people find you if they want to book a treatment with you, or if they want to follow your work?
So you can follow my Instagram page, which is Amore Contour. I've got a website and you can book directly through there, or the Instagram in my bio link, Amore Contour. You can find me in Butcher's Salon. I'm in the little room at the top. Come and say hi if you're getting your hair done and you see me. Just give me a wave. I'm really, you know, open. So yeah.
Thank you so much for answering all these questions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more stories and hear about more beauty professionals like Priya. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
See you in the next one. Bye.